100% dangerous when a narcissist uses you for their own sexual pleasure. Hey everyone, welcome. Today, we're going to talk about why narcissists might only want to have sex with their partners. Narcissists think they are more important than other people, need to be praised, and don't care about other people. Narcissists may bring these traits into their sexual relationships because they see it as a way to get what they want, without thinking about what their partner wants or needs. Some narcissists may only want to have sex with their partners. In this video, we'll talk about these reasons and how to avoid being used in this way. To make sure your own needs and wants are met, you should learn how to spot a selfish partner and set boundaries. It's okay to say no and take care of yourself. Do not be afraid to ask for help if you believe you are being abused or controlled in a sexual relationship. Many times, narcissists use other people to get what they want, even if it's physically. It can be bad for both of them and hard to break out of. Narcs may use other people for sex in these 10 ways. When you send love bombs. When they first meet their partner, narcissists will brag about how great they are and how much they want them. They do this to make their partner like them and be more willing to meet their sexual wants. So that people will like them, narcissists often put on a show of charm. They think that everyone should want and admire them. They may buy their partners lots of gifts, love, and attention as a way to court them, hoping that their partners will finally give in to their lust. 2. They allow people to count on them. Narcissists may make the people they're with feel like they need and are important, which can cause the two people to become codependent. This makes them more likely to meet the narcissist's sexual needs because they feel better about themselves when they find someone they can trust. A narcissist is someone who only cares about themselves and wants other people to depend on them. People who are codependent might think they found someone who will really care about them. It can turn into codependence over time, though, and the narcissist can use this to get what they want. 3. Narcissists believe they earn everything good in life. Narcissists often believe they deserve everything they want, even having sex with anyone they want. They might expect it without thinking about what the other person can or can't do. A narcissist is someone who is full of pride and thinks they should get what they want without having to ask or work for it. When narcissists talk to other people, they might be cocky and full of themselves. They might only care about their own happiness and expect everyone else to do the same. 4. Narcissists often say that problems are their partner's fault. Nasty people may say or do bad things to get their partners to have sex with them when they're angry. This could mean threatening to show private pictures or information to other people, or to make their partner look bad. They believe that what they want is true, and that everyone else must also believe it. People who want something may get very angry if someone tries to stop them. They may do anything to get what they want. To get what they want, they might not think twice about sexual threats or scaring people. 5. Narcissists will hurt you if they have to. At their worst, narcissists may use force or violence to get what they want, even if it's sexual pleasure. If they follow the motto, by any means necessary, they may use their size, strength, or power to sexually control their partners and get what they want. Never do something like this. It's always wrong. 6. Use tricks and lies to keep people in line. These people may lie and trick their partner to get to have sex with them. This could mean lying to their partners or making them think they're in a serious relationship when they're not. Narcissists may lie and trick to get what they want. For example, to get their partners to have sex with them, they may lie about how they feel or what they plan to do. 7. Use their partner's fears against them. Nasty people may use their partner's fears and weaknesses to get them to have sex with them. If their partner doesn't believe in themselves or isn't sure of themselves, The narcissist might take advantage of that by making them feel like they need to show off or get my love through sexual pleasure. 8. Be nice to their partner. You might give the narcissist what they want sexually if you want the relationship to work and make them happy. Nasty people may use their partner's kindness and desire to please them to get them to have sex with them. 9. Don't let their partner near them. Someone who is a narcissist might try to keep their partner away from family and friends so that they have more control over them, and their wants are met more by them. Narcissists may find it easier to control and trick their partners into giving them what they want physically if they don't have any friends or family around. 10. Show your partner how much you love and respect them. People who love a narcissist may feel like they need to meet their sex needs to keep the relationship going strong and show the narcissist how much they care about and love them. Narcissists may use the fact that their partner loves and cares for them to get them to have sex in order to keep the relationship going. Know the signs that your partner wants something from you and don't let them use you for their own pleasure. Say no and think about what you need and want more. Always keep in mind that you have the right to refuse any sexual action that makes you feel bad. Also, no one should ever trick or force you to have sex with them. You should get help and support if you think you're being abused or used in a sexual relationship. Narcissists may only want to have sex with their partners because they need power and control, an emotional tie, approval, or understanding. You should know what to watch out for. There is no type of relationship that doesn't deserve to treat you with respect, and know your boundaries. Say what you think and don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Thanks for looking at it.
Narcissists believe you would never do this, because it can make them drown in eternal regret. Today, we're embarking on a journey into the intriguing realm of surprising actions that leave narcissists baffled. But before we delve into this captivating topic, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for joining us. Your support truly means the world to us, so if you find the content engaging, don't hesitate to show your appreciation by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Now, let's dive into the fascinating discussion ahead. Have you ever found yourself entangled in a relationship with a narcissist? If so, you're likely familiar with the roller coaster of unpredictability and challenges it entails. However, amidst the chaos, there's one particular action that tends to catch narcissists completely off guard, leaving them in a state of enduring remorse. Can you guess what it might be? Stay tuned as we unravel this enigmatic phenomenon further, and feel free to share your own insights and experiences in the comments below. Let's embark on this exploration together. So, picture this. Your unwavering dedication to the relationship gradually depletes various aspects of your life, your time, finances, social circle, and even your emotional well-being. While you poured your heart and soul into nurturing the relationship, the narcissist was stealthily sabotaging your efforts, akin to poking holes in a boat as you struggled to paddle against the current. Their objective? To ensure your vessel sank while they sailed off in search of their next conquest. The cycle of narcissistic abuse is rife with cunning maneuvers designed to exploit your kindness and empathy. While you continued to give, they continued to take, leaving a trail of havoc in their wake. It's crucial to understand that narcissists operate on a fundamentally different wavelength from empathetic individuals like yourself. They evade accountability for their actions, instead exploiting others for their own gain before callously discarding them. And when it comes to scouting for their next prey, it's often someone fresh. Just as they clung to you when you were the new arrival in their life, they'll seamlessly transition to another once they've drained you dry. Whether it's an old acquaintance, a past flame, or a complete stranger, the pattern remains: exploit, discard, and on to the next target. Numerous factors contribute to perpetuating the cycle of narcissistic manipulation. The pivotal realization is that the narcissist remains the constant amidst the chaos. They recognize the psychological hold they have over you and are cognizant of the turmoil they inflict upon your life. Like a chameleon, they swap masks, assuming different personas to toy with people's minds, all in their quest for superiority. Living alongside a narcissist is akin to navigating between two distinct personalities. They oscillate between moments of kindness and cruelty, leaving you perpetually uncertain about the nature of your relationship with them. It's akin to traversing the divide between Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, a deliberate ploy to sow confusion and maintain control over you. So, how do you respond when faced with your partner's silent treatment or verbal abuse? Many seek solace online, scouring for insights amidst the chaos. This marks a pivotal juncture, the inception of a journey to uncover more about yourself and the intricacies of narcissism. The narcissist never anticipated your inclination to question. They presumed they had you neatly categorized from the outset. Reflecting on those initial encounters with the narcissist, you discern how they meticulously sized you up, discerning your triggers, strengths, and vulnerabilities. To them, you're merely a means to inflate their ego and assert dominance, thus they cunningly maneuver to draw you closer while concealing their true motives behind a facade of charm. As their web of deceit ensnares you further, fragments of your identity begin to slip away, consumed by their lies, until they ultimately discard you once their desires are fulfilled. Then, they seamlessly transition to their next target, leaving behind a trail of shattered relationships. Amidst the wreckage, the narcissist never envisioned you regaining your composure. It's imperative to rewind this segment of the video, for the narcissist was acutely aware of the anguish they inflicted upon you. They willingly subjected you to abuse day after day, week after week, month after month, and even year after year, fully cognizant that the breaking point would eventually emerge. You'd either depart from their grasp or be callously discarded, unless you chose to remain ensnared in their manipulative clutches like a soulless specter. If this narrative resonates with your experiences, share your insights below. Your sense of self has become entangled with theirs, leaving you drained and defeated as each passing day saps more of your vitality. Yet, here's the twist. The narcissist never anticipated your resilience, your quest for understanding narcissism, your acceptance of reality, and the recognition of your inherent value, beauty, and inner fortitude, qualities sorely lacking in the narcissist. They ensnared you with falsehoods, manipulation, and coercion, convincing you of your dependency on them, fueled by the trauma bond that bound you to them, oscillating between fleeting moments of joy and profound despair akin to a tumultuous emotional odyssey. This perpetual instability rendered solid footing elusive. Each attempt to reach out to the narcissist, whether through calls, texts, or emails, plunged you into uncertainty, devoid of stability. Deliberately unsettling you, the narcissist fortified the trauma bond, ensnaring you further and rendering escape a formidable challenge. Because narcissism isn't part of the curriculum, you found yourself blindsided by this intricate bond, grappling with the sensation of everything unraveling, leaving a void in its wake. Your mind became consumed by thoughts of the narcissist, day and night. Their messages prompted you to drop everything, eagerly detailing your activities, plans, and intentions, only to receive terse, dismissive responses like okay or K, or sometimes, silence. Sound familiar? Share your anecdotes. Your earnest endeavors to appease them were met with disdain. You were relegated to the role of an unpaid servant, constantly apologizing, perpetually striving to fulfill their ceaseless demands. Enveloped in the haze of narcissism or ensnared by the trauma bond, you remained tethered to the narcissist, oblivious to your inherent worth. Blinded to your own value, once ensnared, they diminished you further. Their interest waned, and the thrill of pursuit evaporated upon capture. You became akin to a neglected toy, relegated to a shelf, awaiting their whim to play or utilize you. They'd vanish for hours, days, or entire weekends, leaving you in a state of uncertainty. Were they seeking a replacement for you, or satiating their needs elsewhere. These alternate sources could encompass friends, social engagements, travels, possessions, or any other perceived value. Typically, narcissists derive validation from romantic partners or peers, yet it could extend to family members or siblings. However, they underestimated your resilience. You unraveled the situation, comprehended its detrimental nature, and recognized the imperative to break free. Going through a breakup, whether you initiated it or not, can feel like navigating through a labyrinth. Yet within that maze lies the key to your liberation. The narcissist, adept at manipulation and deception, never intended for you to unravel their facade, heal, or forge ahead. They thrive on falsehoods, masquerading as someone they're not to maintain their grip on you. But you've broken free, you're embarking on a journey of self-restoration and evolution, perhaps even extending a helping hand to others who've weathered similar storms. You're beginning to recognize your own value, prioritizing yourself over succumbing to the narcissist's guile. You've severed ties, blocked communications, and taken strides forward. Here's the crux. Closure from your narcissistic ex may be elusive. They're incapable of admitting fault or assuming accountability, convinced of their infallibility. Continuously ensnaring individuals in relationships only to discard them when convenient, narcissists grapple with maintaining lasting connections, alienating others with their conduct. They might endeavor to portray themselves as victims, but survivors discern the charade. While recuperating from a toxic relationship presents challenges, survivors can find solace in evading a fate that could have devastated them. As for the narcissist, they'll persist in repeating familiar patterns, perpetually seeking validation from fresh sources and never truly finding contentment in their relationships. The narcissist never anticipated your resilience post-breakup. They underestimated your capacity for healing, particularly amidst adversities like the pandemic, medical procedures, financial woes, and feelings of isolation. To compound matters, they've propagated falsehoods about you, turning allies against you and exacerbating the healing process. After the breakup, they disappeared because they couldn't face their own flaws. Behaving like petulant children trapped in their own misery, they sought to ensnare you in their downward spiral. It's as though they cast you aside only to swiftly latch onto someone new, leaving you feeling forsaken once more. Occasionally, they may attempt to ensnare you again, but resisting their wiles is essential. If you've maintained your resolve and avoided falling back into their snare, it's a significant triumph. It showcases how far you've progressed on your healing journey and how the narcissist is gradually fading from your life. Let's talk about those challenging post-breakup moments when you plummeted to rock bottom and felt as though you couldn't endure. Perhaps you even grappled with thoughts darker than ever before. But guess what? You persevered, you discovered coping mechanisms, you sought assistance, and you emerged stronger as a result. Every day you persist is a testament to your resilience. You're beginning to recognize that despite nearly obliterating you, the relationship didn't succeed. It crumbled like all narcissistic entanglements do. I reiterate these points because it's imperative for you to acknowledge how much progress you've made since those bleak days, whether it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 years. Life comprises peaks and valleys, and while your strength may fluctuate, the farther you distance yourself from the narcissist and their toxicity, the more resilient you become. If you were ensnared in a toxic bond, breaking free and understanding that severing contact is paramount is crucial. If complete avoidance isn't feasible, employing the gray rock method or simply appearing uninteresting can be effective. Here's the kicker: the narcissist never envisioned your resurgence. They underestimated your fortitude, presuming you'd be crushed and incapable of recovering from the anguish, loss, and harm they inflicted. They assumed you'd remain incapacitated, and if you faltered, they'd swiftly move on to their next prey, exploiting your trials to corroborate their falsehoods about you. Here's the deal: narcissists never want you to heal, not then, not now, not ever. They aim to conceal the harm they've caused. However, once you grasp this reality, you can establish boundaries and prioritize yourself over others. Embracing the power of no bolsters your self-value. When you reject their demands, it disrupts their plans, even though they'll attempt to manipulate or provoke you. You hold the reins. Your ability to stand resolute, even amidst adversity, showcases your resilience. You've transformed the toxic relationship into a stepping stone for personal growth. If you've weathered toxic relationships, recognize that you've emerged stronger by breaking free from the cycle of narcissistic manipulation. Your strength shines through, whether you're flourishing or still on the path to recovery. Understand that you're not alone in your journey. Remember, the narcissist never envisioned your healing, but here you are, standing tall. Let this moment mark the commencement of your recovery journey. Thanks for tuning in, and may you have a splendid day, wherever you may be. And before we sign off, don't forget to hit the like button if this resonated with you, subscribe to our channel for more empowering content, and share this video with someone who might benefit from these words today. Also, be sure to check out the link in the description for a complimentary book and the opportunity for a one-on-one consultation. Your support means